You're looking at my 458 Win Mag. This is a Winchester M70 Safari Express, I believe, and I really enjoy having this gun in my collection. I, at a time, was craving more and more horsepower, more foot-pounds of power, and constantly looking at mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest powerful gun of all? And so I'd go out and buy a more powerful gun constantly for quite a while. And this led me to the 458 Win Mag, and at that point I decided enough was enough. Obviously there's the 458 lot, and then there's all sorts of Weatherby extreme guns and nitros, and so this quest can continue, of course. That said, my 458 Win Mag is no joke. This is a true dangerous game elephant gun. In fact, I own this Hornady ammo, and you see it's $127 for that box. Shooting a 500 grain projectile at over 5,000 foot-pounds of energy. So the ballistics of modern day bullets have definitely increased, and so this is a serious gun. Beside it is one of my hand loads, and we're looking at more like 4,000 something foot-pounds of energy, which again is no joke. As you know, 1,000 foot-pounds will put down a deer easily. And so again, it is set up to be a dangerous game. It's a heavy rifle. I've thought about putting a scope on it, but again, it's really meant to be a dangerous game. I have dangerous game hunted, by the way. I have hunted at Cape Buffalo, but I actually did it with a bow and arrow, compound bow, and then was backed up with a 375 H&H when I was in Africa this past summer. I would like to take it, but it does seem like it might be kind of a hassle to take this over to Africa. And I guess it's a matter of filling out paperwork as usual and going through lines and all that kind of jazz. But that said, I would like to go hunting with this gun. It's a very heavy gun, by the way. This is not something you necessarily want to do on a light truck. You want to use it appropriately. This isn't something, you want to go for miles and miles like an elk gun, even though this would be kind of fun to do something like that. But again, it'd be more of a setup situation, or not nearly that far of a walk, I suppose. But it's meant to take down dangerous game. Now, the 458 Win Mag back in the day did get some bad rap, and frankly, when I talked to some people in Africa, they still had a little bit of a grudge against it. And the idea was that the powders were too packed. There's lots of different, you can read up on this all sorts of places. But at the time, when this first came out, decades ago, they would pack the powder just a little too much. The hot and cold and changes in moisture would cause the gun to shoot squid loads or not perform as it was needed. I even talked to a PH there who had bad experience trying to kill a Cape Buffalo with ammo that wouldn't shoot properly. That said, that is not really the problem now. In fact, the solution back then was to make a 458 lot. And you can read up on this, or you probably already know about it. But anyway, that would give it a little more case capacity. Nowadays, with modern powders and modern bullets, 458 Win Mag is every bit as potent as you need a gun to be in regards to being an elephant gun or a dangerous game gun, and reliable. But it definitely took some growing pains in its development. So anyway, I want to shoot it just to see how it is on the mark at a little bit over 40 yards, and maybe, just out of curiosity, see if it's shooting well for me. It's been a while since I pulled it out. As you can imagine, with those prices, I don't shoot it very often. 1-2 with the solid, but for the purposes of target practice, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my hand load. Save $10. The action has a claw in it so when you pull the bullet out, you're sure to pull the case out. It's not just a push feed, that's supposed to give you just a little bit more assurance that you'll pull your brass out and not double feed. So that's important in getting a dangerous game rifle. have to say, I don't see too many elephants stampeding, or Cape buffalo stampeding, or lions in this part of Illinois. It's ready to fire. Let's see how we did. Looks like it was high to the left. Let's try again. That disappoints me. Let's get you aimed down there though. So you can see I shot high and left. That's a little disappointing. I'm going to presume it's me just because of my excitement of shooting it. And if it doesn't shoot better, well, then I need to get the sight set up better.
Fire in the hole!
Well, that is a lot better. It's not perfect, but it does suggest that the sight is shooting a little low, or is it just me? Let's try a third shot, holding on just a little bit more carefully. But it does give you an idea that shooting a heavy gun takes practice. Wow, that last shot was really a lot better than the first two, particularly that first one. So it shows you, just by being a little more conscientious, taking a little bit more time, being calm about the gun you're shooting, and my shot improved. There was no change in the sight. There was change in my attitude about shooting a gun that I know has a lot of recoil. Check out those big bad holes. That's impressive. 458 Minwag does not play around.